Hi everybody, Andi Kravljaca here. Now this year, 2017, marks my 20th anniversary as a guitar player. That's right, I started playing in 1997, in March of 1997 to be exact, when my parents bought me a $300 used guitar at the time. It was this Vester Concert Series 2 guitar, alder body, beautiful binding, flame maple veneer top with this great bluish purple finish. Originally it had a stock Vester humbucker here, 2 single coil pickups, which I very quickly upgraded to a Gibson 500T, which is like an overwound PAF humbucker. It's the strongest humbucker Gibson make, and Seymour Duncan's Hot Rails pickups in the middle and neck positions. And this served me in very good stead for a good number of years. I loved and love this guitar, and you've seen it used in a number of videos. I'll post some in the corner up here. And with this conversion, I very quickly became a convert myself to the pointy headstock, locking nut, Floyd Rose recessed tremolo crowd. So much so that 5 years later, in 2002, I bought myself this lovely transparent blue Jackson Dinky guitar. It's a Pro Series DK2 from 2002, as I said. Once again, alder body with a flame maple veneer top. It has, originally it had Duncan designed pickups, so it was a JB wannabe humbucker and 2 single coils, which I very quickly swapped out to a PA-TB2B parallel axis distortion trembucker. Try saying that 3 times fast. Seymour Duncan's Hot Rail in the middle, and in the neck position, a pretty special pickup called a Duncan Performer Scorcher. Duncan Performer was a sub-brand of Seymour Duncan that sold exclusively to Guitar Center, and the Scorcher was a hot rail that was, well, super high output, so it was even hotter than a hot rail to give me that extra sustain, all the gain, and even more string pull to render my sustain into nothing. It has these beautiful shark fin inlays, great fast feeling neck, all over a really wonderful instrument. Bolt-on neck with this great recess here, a great body contour, and I've loved it to death. Now, to celebrate 20 years and as a part of a special kind of art project, which I'll show you more about in my next videos, I've decided to get myself a new guitar. And what did I decide to get? Well, another Jackson. This time it's the Jackson Soloist, so I've gone from the bolt-on dinky to the through-neck Soloist, and it's a Soloist Pro Series SL7. Now the 7 might give you a clue as to the number of strings on the guitar, and well, I'm going to show you exactly what comes in the box when you buy one of these babies. Enjoy. Well, here it is. Now this guitar was ordered online and shipped in the mail by DHL. I don't know what the hell DHL think they're doing, but they actually left this in front of my front door, unsupervised. I didn't sign for anything. Thank goodness I was able to get to it before somebody just walked up off the street and got it. DHL, you need to wise up about treating your customers right for something they paid a lot of money for. Rant over. Let's look in the giant white box. Pulling out all these little packing bubbles, we find within the box is another box. And this box says Jackson, so we are actually getting closer. Over here it says, "This instrument was thoroughly checked by our quality control to ensure the best product for our customers." And then it doesn't say if it passed inspection or not, and it doesn't say who it was inspected by. So I'm supposing that there was supposed to be some kind of inspection process. Not entirely sure whether this actually went through it or not. Before I open the guitar, I wanted to show you another thing. Very kind. I actually got this Fallsy Maintenance Kit, and it contains a Dunlop 50th anniversary nylon pick. Actually contains 3 of them, a .60, a .73, and a .88. It contains a Dunlop pick holder. I don't suppose that's going to work with my huge triangular picks. Dunlop glow-in-the-dark string winder, a bridge pin puller, I guess for acoustic guitar, a / bottle opener, always useful, Formula 65 polish and cleaner, Fretboard 65 lemon oil, how controversial, Microfine 65 fret polishing cloth, 1 sheet, a Dunlop miracle cloth, and a Dunlop polish cloth. So that was a very, very kind present by the people at Bax Music, from whom I ordered this guitar, to throw that in for free when I bought it. That's very cool. So, and when we open the box, we see basically the guitar all wrapped up, very beautifully transport protected. Has some accessories right here. This is a truss rod wrench, a couple of Floyd Rose wrenches, strap locks, which is very cool, and the Floyd Rose tremolo handle. This comes with a Floyd Rose 2000 set, by the way. Lifting the actual guitar out of the box, I can already tell that the neck is wider than the one I'm used to, about the same weight. Take the plastic off the headstock, and there it is. There's that gorgeous Jackson pointed headstock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is very, very cool. Crafted in Indonesia, as the Pro Series are these days. Mine, of course, the DK2 was made in Japan. And it's shod with nickel-wound D'Addario XL electric guitar strings. So that's a 0.9 to a 0.42 in the normal 6, and the 7 string is a 52. Bit thin for some people, but that's actually the string gauge I use on my 6 string already. So that's not going to be a hindrance for me. I can already tell you guys the oiled finish on the neck is wonderful. It's just so nice to see this binding when it's brand new. It's like clinically white. That's of course going to go very ivory colored over time. And there it is, guys. This is the Pro Series Soloist SL7. Check out that neck through. So no bolt on right there. It's got, sounds like plastic backplate covers. Floyd Rose. Looks very cool. Direct mounted pickups. These are a distortion set. So it's a distortion Trembucker 7-string bridge pickup and a distortion or, well, Seymourizer SH6N neck pickup. Volume knob, tone knob, 5-way switch. That switch feels really, really taut. Volume knob, I can tell, kind of rotates around its axis a little bit. It's like it's mounted a little bit askew, which is a little bit less than I was expecting, to be honest. Ebony fretboard these days, very dark ebony color, and these alumaloid piranha tooth inlays, which are, well, they kind of look like polished or kind of patina metal, which is very, very nice. Okay guys, so here's a shot at the two Jacksons side by side. You can see that the Dinky and Soloist body basically have the same dimensions. They have the same contour. You can see the difference between the bolt-on neck on the Dinky, the through neck on the Soloist. You can kind of see the difference in headstock size from 6 to 7 string. And hopefully you can see a little bit of the neck profile difference as well, even though it might not be very apparent at this range. Now, while I got both guitars out, I thought I'd do a very different thing and just have a little exercise of will it fit. You see, when I got this guitar, I also got a case with it, which I didn't do with this guitar, as you can obviously see, because I figured, well, it might after all fit. It's a molded case, but the neck profile is a little bit wider. So let's check out if the Soloist can fit into the case for the Dinky. And the short answer is no, it can't. Not for the reason you might suspect, which is the neck profile It's the size of this whopping big pointed headstock which makes sure that it doesn't actually clear the molding. Unfortunately, it looks like I'll have to either solve a different case for this or just not go travel with it. Yeah, right. But that's just a tip in case any of you guys are considering buying a case that fits a Dinky or a Soloist, a 6-string. Just take care of the pointy headstock here. It's not going to fit. So guys, this is the Soloist SL7 unboxing, and I will show you many more clips of this guitar doing what it's best at very, very shortly. I'm just going to set it up, tune it, and we'll start recording some clips immediately. And I'll keep you appraised as to the art project, which this guitar is going to be the subject of. So thanks a lot for watching today. Have a great day, and I'll see you some other time.